Hey Fish Tank fanatics, welcome to J&M Fish Room. In today's video, we'll be going through each of the tanks that we currently have set up. The tanks are scattered throughout our house at the moment, as our fish room is just getting started. But please stay tuned for future videos on the fish room. As we update it, we will be uploading those for everybody to watch, so you can see what it takes to build a fish room from start to finish and how much work does go into it. We will be going through each of the tanks one by one and the general setup of them, as well as what plants we have in there and some of the fish that we currently have in there. Just a general idea as to what some of the future plans may be and what we do plan on doing with these tanks, which hopefully they will end up in the fish room at some point. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching J&M Fish Room. Now in this tank, it's our first small tank, I guess, would be the best way to put it. It's a 2.5 gallon, 360-degree view to beta tank, and Felix, the beta that's in there, is the girlfriend's. We picked him up not too long ago. I believe he's a double moon Dumbo ear. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what he is. As you can see, he's pretty comfortable in there. He gets to swim around. We do have some hornwort in that tank for him to lay on, as betas do like to lay on leaves. And the bottom is a mixture of sand and gravel, as well as some driftwood. The next tank that we have coming up is our 20-gallon breeder tank. It is for guppies right now. There are two molly fry in there that were kind of a surprise. They dropped in the main tank, and we put them in here along with the rest of the guppies in their fry. We currently have about 30 babies in there or so, and there is at least two that are carrying. One hopefully will be dropping soon. Should be a pretty good sized batch of fry. And as you can see, it's just another basic setup. It's got a sand bottom in it. There's a cave in there for the females to hide as well as the fry, so that they don't get overstressed. There's some val right there. You can see it's kind of spreading from that view. And again, hornwort, because this stuff grows like there's no tomorrow. If you need a plant that grows quickly with very little light and no CO2 or fertilizer, hornwort's the way to go. You can see in the top right corner we also have some Ludwigia in that tank. Again, pretty good for nitrates, but sand bottom, basic setup. This next tank is a 20-gallon long. There's some Carib Sea sand in the bottom. We do plan on making this a shrimp tank at some point, so you can see there's some Java moss and some decorations. We did stick in a hiding cave for the shrimp when we get them, which should hopefully be within the next week. There are some Serpe tetras in there right now. We kind of set them in there to help get the tank cycled, as fish before shrimp are always a good idea. You can get some of the fish poo in the bottom, and it gives the snails a little bit more to eat on. The tank was cleaned out since then. That was a way to jumpstart the tank. If you didn't know, you can put fish food in the bottom. It raises the ammonia level, and that will get the tank cycled, and then clean it out and put some fish in there. So this one is our 29-gallon tank. As you can see, the huge angel that's in there right now, he's a koi. There's also some black skirt tetras in there, some bloodfin tetras. We have a clown loach that's about 4 inches long now, as well as a pleco. There you can see some cherry hedge, which is the same genus as Ludwigia, so they look very, very similar. There's an Anubis in there, and I'm not sure what that is in the corner. But there's some driftwood. This one's got a gravel bottom. This tank's been set up for quite a few years now. Some fish have come and gone. A couple shrimp have managed to escape out of this tank, which is why we got the 20-gallon. So it's just a pretty basic setup. Again, more hornwort because it's everywhere. It's in every single tank that we have. It grows. That plant was only 3 weeks old, and we managed to put it into 5 separate tanks at this point. So it's a really fast-growing plant, and it's pretty good coverage for fry and shrimp and smaller fish that like to hide. So this next tank that you're going to see coming up is going to be our biggest tank. It's a 60-gallon that we currently have. And in here we have some albino corridoras, again, hornwort, there's some crip. This tank also has a gravel bottom. We do have some lyre tail silver mollies in here as well. These are the ones that dropped the fry. Although there was only 2, so I'm assuming the rest got eaten. This one's got a hang-on back filter, which I'm hoping to change in the near future. Again, Ludwigia, I have it in most of my tanks because it's just a great plant to have. It's very colorful and beautiful. There are fake plants in here, hopefully transitioning over to complete 100% real live plants. The cave for the Corridoras, and believe it or not, the female Molly that's in there likes to hide in there as well. We do plan on getting everything situated, so it's all live plants. But that's pretty much it for Tank Tour. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, thanks for watching J&M Fish Room. Happy fish keeping.